Alright, hello everybody. So Red Black here, and in this video we will be modeling a fire hydrant right here as shown in this picture, and we'll be using Maya for this. It's Maya 2017. So to get started, let's take a look at the object. So as you can see, it's nothing but a bunch of cylinders. So you have this base plate with a bunch of bolts, then you have this big cylinder that kind of tapers at the top, and with this nut on the top. Then you got this plate. So basically this top part sits on this one, and it's kind of tied with these bolts. And then here you have these small cylinders on the side, and then this big cylinder, and these are actually kind of all one piece. So we will have to make sure that we kind of show this concept in our 3D art. And the rest, then you got some indentation right here at the top, and we got some bevels, and then we have this is an interesting piece actually right here. So you have this circle, and then you have to that is welded a nut, and which is I think it's 5 sides, right? So it's a star, 1 2 3 4 5, that's right. So we'll have to do that. And then this is an interesting piece too, because you have this piece welded to this piece, so they look like nice one shape. Then the bottom just goes in the ground. It's a cylinder, so I'm just thinking this is a plate, this is a plate, they kind of stick together, and they're bolted like that. So I guess we'll be just using this as a reference throughout the tutorial, and try to do this as best as we can. So to start off, I'm going to do this piece first, and then we're just going to work our way down. So to do that, I'll move this to the side. I'll say create polygon primitives and cylinder. Right, so I'll create a cylinder, and I'll make this 8 divisions, and we'll turn the caps off. So I'll just give it a radius of say 2, right? And then what I'll do is I'll rotate it 90 degrees, the Z, and I'll just kind of move it to the side, right? So that's this guy right here, and then I'll have to create those two on the side, and you'll see why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. So then I'll just do Control D to duplicate, and I'll just turn it around, and we'll just do 90, and we'll move it here and here, right? And then I'll scale this one down, because the one on the sides are smaller than the one on the in the middle on this side. So I'll scale that one, so that's small, so we'll just scale it. And then what I'll do is I'll just do W, Control D, and we'll move this one here. I'll just move it to this line, and I'll move this one to this line, and then we'll just take these two and move them closer like that. So now you have these cylinders. So let's turn on wireframe unshaded so you can see what's going on, and I'll just hide my grid. Alright, so now what we have to do is we need to kind of weld these together, and the way we're going to do this is first combine these 3. I'll say mesh combine, so now they're one piece, and then I'll go edit delete by type history so that Maya doesn't do funny things to us. So I'll delete these faces, so they're out the way, and then I'll go into my vertex mode. So I'll just right click, say vertex, and I can select it, and then I'll go merge target weld, and then I'll go from this one to that one, right? So like that, and there is a method to the madness, right? So now if I hit 3, you get this funny kind of shape. Looks like actually a helmet with the headphones, but what the heck. So now what we need to do is, as you can see, we need to kind of tighten this here. So what I'll do is insert Edgeloop. I'm just going to insert one here. I'll go to the top view and I'll insert one here, one there, and might as well just throw in a couple here to tighten these up. Right, so now if I take a look, that's how it looks. If I turn on wireframe on shaded, as you can see, it looks like these pieces are welded, right? So now that takes care of these three pieces. Now we need to put this cylinder in the middle. So easy peasy, we'll just go create polygon primitives and cylinder, and let's give it some height. And I'll just make it about 8 or maybe 10 actually. Whoa, not 100, 10. Alright, so that's that. Alright, and I might just turn on the caps. Alright, so I think we need to bump up the radius for sure, and I need to bring this back. I need to bring this back right here. Alright, so let's see. So this line right here in the center, that's lining up pretty well, but we're having trouble with these lines, so let's drop this to 8. Alright, so that actually works very well. So I'll just move this forward, and we need to line these up. So what I'll do is I'll go into vertex mode, I'll select all of these, I'll nudge them back a bit so that they line up, and with that I think we should be good. Right, I might increase the radius on this, and let's see what that does. Alright, I think we could bring these in a bit. So I'll take these, I'll hit the R key to scale. Let's see if I can just do like this. Alright, let's see if that messed anything up. Oh, still looking good. Alright, so once I have that, then what I can do is I can start adding some edges. So I'll insert one right, actually, so I'll go here. Alright, so I'll go insert Edgeloop. Now I'll insert one here, one there. Alright, now the problem is, well, actually, before we look at the problem, let's insert one more. So we'll just do insert Edgeloop and bam, right there in the middle. Alright, so the way this is going to work is, as you can see, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I have the same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's why we chose this method. Now this is higher, right? This sits high, but then this one is lower. So the problem with this will be that it might not match very well. So what we could do is, if I just come here and I'll take this vertex, let's do something, and I'll click on the y-axis and let me snap it here. Right, so you click on the vertex, then click on the axis you want to snap, then holding down the V key, you can middle mouse click to snap it. I'll take this one, click on the axis, hold the middle mouse, hold the V key and middle mouse, right? So there you go. And we'll do the same thing. I'll snap it here, and snap this one here. I'll snap this one here. Yeah, I got that. Oh, that's the last one. I'll snap this one here and snap this guy. I think we need to snap this guy as well. And snap here and then snap here. That should be good. So what you get is this funny kind of shape, but you will see why I'm doing this. So now what we need to do is go around and delete all these faces except the back one. So I'm assuming this is the front, so I'm just going to delete those faces. Then what I'll do is I'll select these two and I'll say mesh combine. That didn't work, so we'll say mesh combine. So there you go. And we're just going to delete the history. Every time you combine two surfaces, just delete history on it. It will save you a lot of headache. Alright, so now that these are same mesh, what we can do is kind of do the same technique we did before, or we do target welding. So let me just make sure nothing is selected. No. So I'll say target weld. Now I want to go from here to there, because you will see why. So I'll just go and weld these. Okay, I can't see that, so I have to just go in one by one. Target weld. Alright, almost there. Last one. Actually, I lied. Okay, that should be it. So now if we take a look, that's exactly what we want. So if I remove the shading, so that's what we have here, and that's what we got here. So as you can see, the we got a nice, the two pieces look like they're combined together or welded together, so that's pretty good. All right, so you see we've got a history set, piling up on us, so we'll get rid of that. And yeah, that looks good. That looks good. If you want, you could well, actually don't need to bring this out, leave it, because Maya will smooth it out for you. So we're just going to leave that as is. All right, so next up, let's do this bottom. So we're just going to go all the way down and do this plate and everything. All right, so what I'll do is I'll basically take this right up, and then I'll take this face. So as you can see, this kind of extends out, right, then comes down, and then it has this ring, then it goes down all the way, and then it kind of merges into that plate. So we have to kind of do the same. Right now we are here, so we need to go out. So to do that, I'm just gonna, so I selected that face, I'll do shift right click and then extrude this face out one time, and I'm gonna hit G to repeat my last command, and then extrude out like that. Right, because it tapers. I'm gonna hit G and I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna hit G again, and we will go out, right, like that. Then I'm gonna hit G, go in, I'm gonna hit G, and we will go in. Now we need to see from the top view, we have to match with this guy right here. And I'll hit G and go all the way down, and I'll just leave it here. So what we have is this funny kind of shape, and we are going to fix it in a second. So as you can see from this image, So we have the general shape in, so we have this taper and then it goes down, then we have this rounding, and then we go all the way down. So what I will do is we need to make this nice and sharp. So to do that, all you do is just select the edge and you just basically do bevel. And let's decrease the fraction and increase the segment. Actually, that went too low. How about that'll be good. Let's check. That looks good. I think I need to bring this down a bit. So what I'll do is take this and bring it down like that. So that gives us that nice shape. And then what we need to do is we need to hold this shape right here, right? And then I will actually put one in the middle, hit the R key and spread this out. So that's that ring there. Nice, right? So that's that ring. So if I bring them side by side, you see that's that shape, then comes down, then that's the ring, and then goes down, and then we're going to do the plate now. So very easy to do the plate. So I think this part is not that big. I'll just bring this up right here, and what we can do is kind of the same deal. I'll take this face and I'll do shift right click extrude, bring it out like that. I'll hit G to repeat my last command, and we're just going to spread it out. Right, so that's the base plate. Spread it out. I'm gonna hit G. We're gonna come down. Then I'm gonna hit G, come down, and this time I'll spread again. Not that much. Hit G, go down. I'll just go down actually all the way. Then I'll hit G and we'll go in. Right, and hit G, and this is the piece that'll go in the ground. I'll hit G again, and then like that. What you get is this funny kind of shape, and we will fix it. So one thing I see is that this is actually a little bit too big, or maybe not. Yeah, that's too big. What we can do to fix this is come to vertex mode. The thing is, I haven't measured. I'm not doing this to real scale. You are more than welcome to do that. And actually, I'll take this out. Move this up. That looks better. I think that's better. Alright, one thing I can see that this thing is yeah, so this is gonna hold that. I'm gonna add one here, and what this will do is we'll round this out for us. Alright, so that's what we have. Of course, we need to add an edge loop right here to tighten this, and there you go. Alright, one thing I see is yeah, that's fine, that's the bottom plate. Alright, so I'll pause the video now and we'll continue the next video.